Okay, go.
Okay, the kettle stove dates to about 1915 or so. It came from a farm over in Highland.
Yeah.
And they had two side by side, plumbed into a common chimney. The one on the right would have the hot soapy water. One on the left would have hot rinse water.
Oh, okay.
And that's how the lady would do her laundry. So we just
Keep that smoke going the other way now.
We'll try.
Doing all right, John.
So
we were donated this one. It was given to us. So we just put a copper kettle in it. Fits perfectly, and it saves.
Yeah, it is amazing how, because that's an oval. That stove is an oval, isn't it?
Nope, it's round.
Is it round?
Yeah, it's round.
I guess it's just the illusion. It looks like an oval to me. I don't know why, but my eyes say oval.
And it saves so much wood. If we were doing this outdoors, we'd go through a truckload of wood.
Yeah.
We're not going to use up all this wood today. There's no way.
Really? Well, then that means it's getting very efficient.
That's it.
Hit there. Now, you all have your own stand here, too?
We do. Yep. We've been here 3 or 4 times, and last year we weren't here, but were asked to come back.
You're in a good shape this time because it's integrated into the main thing. Before, it was over there.
Yes.
And I think you had got plenty of attention, but I think you'll get more attention here by having this right here.
Yep.
And you got a pretty little lady here handling the stuff. How are you doing? Apple butter is a wonderful traditional thing.
Yes, sir. And it sure tastes good.
And we do it the old way. We don't use modern spice oils. We don't use applesauce.
Oh, okay.
We start with apples.
Yeah, well, I noticed that. I'd never seen apple butter with the chunks in it. I guess we always turned it into sauce before we did it. My mom would make apple butter. But that takes you some time, right?
Yes.
Does that save on the apples? Does that save the amount of apples?
You mean doing snits or doing sauce?
Do it this way.
You need to have a little more snits because it's going to cook down to get to the level of applesauce. So
Okay.
what you did growing up, you took out one step but added a step.
Oh, okay.
And made it a little bit quicker.
Okay, you got that. Because it was a long job. There's another thing too that I've noticed lately is this handle style. Is that the old way of doing it?
There's different styles.
We just had one long stick.
Just like right there. We've got one right behind you. That is an antique one for a very, very small kettle.
Oh yeah, right.
This one was copied from an antique one. It just depends on the person. It depends on the farm. Everybody had their different style.
Now, do you add money to this?
I have a silver dollar on the bottom of it.
Okay.
And you'll catch it every so often. You'll hear it scraping the bottom. We used to use pennies, but we found that as we were jarring it up, we kept losing our pennies.
Yeah.
So we were jarring up pennies. So we were over here one year, and folks said in West Virginia, silver dollars were common. So we shifted over.
Well, what is the purpose of that coin in the kettle? Is it just to give you a sense of whether you're getting it all scraped?
That's it.
Okay. Yeah.
tell this guy. Have him out chair. Let me hold the chair till you get up.
Oh, yeah, we made it. Change from one buggy to another.
Let's start with this thing with the snouts on it.
Cream separator.
Cream separator. You mean like from cows?
You took the milk out of an old cow and you got unmilked her.
Yeah.
Run it through a strainer. Sitting down. One of them sitting down in yonder. Pour it in here. Centrifugal force will put the cream out one and blue milk out the other.
Now this, in essence, is a centrifuge.
Huh?
A centrifuge.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's got these crazy things here.
Now let's go back to basics. Why did you separate this stuff?
You sold the cream, and the milk you poured over the hill or sold your hogs.
Oh, okay.
But now, you could actually pay high dollar for that day.
You pay more for it than you would with the stuff in it.
And these things here, this is a particular way that they go. That's the reason you're on this. You took them out of your cream separator, shoved this down in through like that.
Yeah.
And if you get one of them turned out or moved one place in there, you pour milk in it and the milk runs down there, and you got to figure out how to get it back.
So these sort of set a degree of separation, the amount of separation?
Yeah.
All right.
You get cream out of one and spout and milk out, blue milk out of the other.
Yeah, I bought some of that milk the other day. That low fat, it was blue, and I couldn't stand to even drink it.
Yeah. But
Skims, what it
that's what we fed the hogs. Hogs just poured over the hill. When I was a kid.
Now, did some cows have more cream, more
jerseys
fat?
and Guernseys.
Guernseys?
Holsteins didn't have
You wanted a Jersey cow.
Oh, okay. Now, then after you had separated it, you then would churn it. Do you have a churn?
Yeah. There's one.
This would be the churn right here?
Get her out of the way.
Yeah, I see it.
Daisy churn. And here is a churn. The lazy man churn. This.
Oh, okay, kind of like making ice cream.
Well, I guess you can make ice cream. What it is, these old Maytag washing machines that had a hit and miss, had an engine on gasoline driven. You pick the agitator up out of it and set that down in there.
Oh, okay.
And churn butter with it. And I guess you can make ice cream in it.
Now, what made this lazy man's churn?
Well, you didn't have to turn it. That gasoline engine.
This thing you had to turn, right?
It done all the work.
How long did it take to do this stuff?
Well, it depended upon the temperature of your milk and such stuff. You might be 10 minutes or you might go all day. I've heard my grandmother tell about it. Had one of these wooden churns made like a barrel.
Yeah.
Over at Carnifex Ferry.
Yeah.
I was sending to the people over there and said that they churned about all day and didn't get no butter. And the old gal said that there's a witch in that churn.
Oh.
So they melted down a silver dollar and made them a bull out of it, shot a hole through that churn,
and fixed
the holes up, put the milk back in 5 minutes they had butter. Wow. You killed that witch. Right? And I mean, it was the difference in the temperature or something of the milk in between the two times. It wasn't the witch, but that's what she said.
Yeah, well, it solved the problem, didn't it?
Yeah. And now, here's another churn, too, back here. Let me move some stuff here.
Yeah. Now, this is a churn I'm familiar with.
That's your
My wife's mother used to sit and rub that thing up and down and read her Bible while she was doing it.
And then
now, did that took longer for doing that?
It's all about the same length of time. When I was a kid, if you had a half a gallon of milk or something, these was too big to take care of it.
Yeah.
So you sit there and shook it and made butter.
So basically, the butter can just be the cream can just be shook out of it. Yeah. And that's what that thing was doing there. It was doing it more efficiently.
It was just getting the cream out
faster.
The milk to make butter, or you could sell that. They had creameries around down in our country. There was one in Ronsford.
Carnation worked the milk route here in Pocahontas County, and they had a motto that said, "The milk from contented cows." My daddy never had a contented cow. She was always trying to break through the fence and get in somebody else's garden. So I think that motto was wrong.
Well, there used to be a boy right up above us there that hauled for me. Hauled the Elkins down in Williamsburg. Down in that country hauled milk. But it's a...
Well, they had a can, some sort of a can, and you had to get it exactly right to make it work. Well, tell me about this thing with a handle here.